You know what we mean, Brian. You keep trying to bait us into saying
Stop trying to railroad us into your traps.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 83 of Bards and Nobles, the best actual play RPG podcast on the planet. I'm Brian, the Dungeon Master, and I am joined by...
Anthony Boyd playing Grits Grundell, the Arakaka Road Bard.
Trey O'Neill, and I need a pencil.
Andrew Danon. I will be playing Elon Musket.
Aaron Williams playing Baron von Beauregard VI, the Human Ranger.
Blake Harrison, Crabman Samurai.
Charles Nelson playing Max Stormblade, the Human Paladin.
All right, who wants to recap last week's episode to catch us all up on the adventures of the Dawnguard?
I will.
Question mark?
Last time, the Dawnguard and the Shimmering Knights got together in a war room, planned a strategy to assault the Void headquarters. After some interesting strategies between the two, we came up with the Dawnguards going through the sewers. So we went to the sewers, we followed the path. Grits got slimed, because of course he did. He didn't lose any boots this time, though, so that was awesome. And that's where we're at. We just walked through the slime door.
All right, you guys went through the door, and it's still quiet. It's still dank, still very underground sewers / access / old I don't know, work shafts of some kind.
Yeah.
And as you move through the door, the path continues on straight ahead, but there's a break in the wall to the right. And there's another pathway that leads that direction. What do you guys do? You guys continue on? You guys...
I was looking for my notebook because my notebook has the path that we're supposed to take written down.
The directions?
Well, in the move, we moved from downstairs to upstairs. Now I don't know where my notebook's at.
Yeah, if everybody looks around, you can see the house we bought. Bards and Nobles. Thanks to our patrons.
That's not true.
Anyway, I'll go inspect the broken wall. Let's see what's down it.
There be treasure there.
All right. Inspect it. I mean, you see it's a wide open passageway. It looks like it leads down another dark hallway. The footing, the stonework on the ground is kind of different. This looks a lot more earthen, a lot more natural.
I asked the group, you guys want me to check this out, or do we all want to go down this dugout hole? Does anyone remember the directions?
I do not.
I roll to remember the directions.
Oh yeah, what do you roll for that?
Natural 20.
Did you just roll it?
I didn't hear a roll.
Did you roll it and then tell me?
Wait, don't you have the "you're never lost" thing?
Oh yeah, I'm never lost thing.
Where? In your favorite terrain?
It says,
Is your favorite terrain the sewers of Cedlio?
It is now.
it says when traveling.
Wherever I am.
It says when traveling for more than an hour,
Oh,
we're not
it's been
slowed.
45 minutes.
I'm alert to danger, and I remain alert to danger even if preoccupied.
Yeah, you're not lost, but that doesn't mean you know where to go.
But they told us, and I'm whirling to remember here now.
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence, straight? Like just straight intelligence?
That's your preference.
I choose not straight.
Okay, an 8.
An 8. You remember they gave you some directions. And it was, in your head, you're thinking, right, left, left.
Oh, God.
I relay this information to the group, and then I ask, how many rights have we taken? Because we need to take a left at the end of all those rights.
We have another collection of like where our stuff is because I need my notebook.
There's all in those boxes.
Check the
Look
closet.
look and see if you see a gray notebook with a blue pen attached to it.
So, as you guys are kind of conversing and trying to remember with throwing rights and lefts at each other,
It's like
who's
we've
holding?
It's like we've been down here for a month.
Who's holding the little signal rod?
Signal rod.
I thought I thought Baron had it.
I just left it back in the war room.
I have it.
Do you? Do you?
I pull out the signal rod. Pull out the vampire now.
Right,
Shit,
left,
vampire.
right, left, door, right. Wait for signal.
Okay, all right. I have the signal rod. Now wait.
All right. Well, I mean, you look at it, and one of the lights is turned green.
Okay, so well, we need to hurry up because they're giving us the signal.
All right.
Yeah.
Is the carved out tunnel
Did we discuss
was to
what
the
signal
right?
was?
I mean, it's on the right wall. Yeah.
Okay. I think this is the way to go.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
For
Right.
some reason, I
Right.
trust you right now, Grits.
I lead the party looking for any tripwires
All right.
or booby traps
You
like
will look
movies.
for tripwires,
or boobies.
and as you're walking through, you see the hallway ends about 25 feet up. All right. You don't spot any tripwires, but give me a dexterity saving throw
You see a lot
with
of
disadvantage, because as you were looking down, you failed to see what was on the ceiling.
Duct tape.
Duct tape? What? I don't have duct tape here.
No, there's a duct taped.
Oh,
ceiling.
gotcha.
11.
11?
Clank.
All right. You look up at the last second as
boulder.
just dust, like pebbles fall. It definitely feels like there's some movement going on upstairs. But other than that, this hallway is a dead end.
Hmm. Well, that was short.
Well, I think
tried, guys.
I think it's time we just head on home.
I guess we just need to get back up to the that main hallway. And continue
Somewhat.
on.
How tall is the ceiling in here?
My faith in Grits was misplaced.
8 feet.
Is there any way I could just kind of hover up and like try to listen and see if I hear voices?
How
would that work?
I lift him up.
There you go.
All right,
Teamwork.
all right. I was gonna say no. You can't. You can't fly up to an 8-foot ceiling and keep your ear there because you need wing area. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
okay, all right. I just want to make sure we're on the
He's
same
just
page
using
with
the
that.
wing tips.
Yeah, you're not a hummingbird.
I should have made you a hummingbird.
Polymorph now.
Give me a
can do it.
perception check.
Nope.
All right, don't. It's really simple.
14.
14. You don't really hear any voices. Not even muffled. It's just movement is all you like. Steps.
Okay.
I
get down. I look at everyone. I was like, I wrote this down, but this was like a month ago in Boyd's mind, so I don't remember exactly. Right, left, door. Right. Wait for signal. That's what I wrote down.
Maybe the turns didn't count the cracks in the wall or whatever.
That's
It
possible.
Just main path.
That could be it.
I mean, we can just go down back to the main hallway and just continue on.
Yeah,
Look
to
for
the next right.
I'm going to use
Yeah.
animal handling to use the wolf pup as a tracking hound. Oh, he leveled up. He's level 20 now. Whatever that means.
Naturally.
Of 72 levels. But yeah.
Wait, he can go up to level 72? Brian said it.
All right.
yes.
You. What are you making him do?
He's smelling for.
The right path.
What do we have with void stink on it?
Yeah, he's smelling for void stank. I'm covered in void stank.
All right. Well, then he finds it pretty easily.
Like you know,
Yeah,
you
like,
wouldn't say, like, here's a sock, and the dog would be like, all right, I found the sock. Right?
Yeah.
Where's the void sock that you got?
It's been old chum for the last.
He just keeps nosing your
6
crotch
months.
like.
You know what? Go ahead. You're
He's
gonna
just
have
smelling
him.
for like someone who's not in our group. I guess I don't know. He may take us back up out of the sewer. That's fine with me.
No. That's fine. Go ahead. Roll your animal handling. With. You know what? Just roll it.
So I don't have my stat sheet.
Oh my god.
But I'm pretty so.
Did you lose it to the
15.
margarita?
I did. No, I didn't lose it in Marguerite, but it's 15.
What did you roll on the dice?
I rolled an 11.
All right, and you get +4 from.
Well, I have proficiency in animal handling. I do remember that.
All right, so your proficiency is like
So
+3.
I just added my proficiency and then I added one more. But I'm pretty sure my animal handling.
Proficiency is +4.
Oh, it's +4.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So your proficiency.
Probably.
You rolled a. You said 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ill prepared to play today.
It's almost
right.
like we haven't played this in a
You know
long
what?
time.
The wolf pup sniffs whatever you put before him. What are you putting
Chum.
before him?
The glass
So-
dagger.
How did he just find the other glass there?
It's in the mud pit.
Damn it! I looked at the glass
think I
dagger.
have the glass dagger.
No, yeah,
You have
Yeah.
one of them
Yeah. Where's the other
I
one?
have
in the mud pit.
I thought he
No,
had
I
it.
didn't
I
have.
have always had it.
I gave mine to Baron.
No,
That'd
he's
be
gonna
funny.
dragon born teeth. I have. That's all I really have on me. That's not like a vampire.
You know
or
what?
a dick.
Okay, sure. He sniffs at the dragonborn teeth, and it looks like he's got something. He's like, and then he looks up, and he immediately files out of the little hallway, the little crack in the wall that you guys went in, and he takes off down the hallway opposite the door that you guys came through. I mean, is everyone just rushing after him?
running after
Yeah,
him.
let's just do that. Nothing
Perfect.
could go wrong.
Perfect.
Are we sure that this is the right way?
I don't want to follow the dog.
I do.
I was going to inspect this hallway again.
Well, all right. So who runs off after the dog?
Kibe does.
All right. Anyone else?
I'll follow.
All right. Kibe, Elon.
Bye.
No one else? Say you're not if you're not. Okay, guys, you're making it really easy.
I'll follow.
All right, cool. So it's split down the middle, just 3 and 3.
Yeah.
All right,
Perfect.
Let's split that party.
you guys, you follow the wolf pup as it heads down the steps, and it comes to a 4-way intersection, and it continues straight on. It just plows straight forward.
We're gonna run right into a dragon.
Yeah. This wasn't in the notes though. There was no 4 intersections.
Who's right behind him? I guess Kibe. You're
Yeah.
All right. As you guys head down the hallway, it kind of twists and turns a little bit. The wolf pup is bounding through as he's got a scent of something. But as you're running behind him, you hear a click of some kind. And give me a dexterity saving throw.
Patrons aren't gonna be happy.
I know that already with this, I think.
Just for him or the pup.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Gotcha. All right. It looks like you can tell that the pup hits a tripwire of some kind, just like a shoddily made one. And you see an axe, like a pendulum axe that's coming from the ceiling. It kind of swings, but it's kind of rusted. And so like it jerks out a little bit. But as you're running by, it's still like it falls the rest of the way once the wolf pup has passed it, and it clips you in the arm. For 5 points of damage.
And now you got tetanus.
Yeah, 10 points of tetanus.
And you Elon and Shrimp, you guys see it, so you jump back for a second.
I message to the rest of the whole party. Like, I think this is the right way. We just found a trap.
All right.
We're all dead.
And back with the rest of the group inside the hallway.
Rest of your group.
What are you doing? You said you're inspecting the hallway for what?
Yeah. Well, I was just inspecting just to make sure that this is for sure a dead end. There's no secret doorways or anything like that. If there's movement here, this was obviously dug out for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Even if it is just a red herring, I just wanted just to inspect it.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Find a barrel. It's full of red fish.
What color's the barrel? Any smoke coming from it?
Unnatural 20.
Natural 20. Definitely looks like it was dug out. Something was using this little area as a rest or home, a nest of some kind. We found a
Penis.
Why can't no one keep their penis attached?
found a burlap sack that seems to be
Full of penises.
close, full of snakes. That's about it.
Gross.
Wait, trouser snakes.
Just dismembered trouser snakes.
No, there's snakes in this hole.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking hole.
But as you're looking, all three of you look up and you get this message from Shrimp.
All right, I'll go and follow them.
All right.
I follow.
So we go
Please
out.
tell me you have the bag of snakes.
I have a bag of snakes.
It'll come in handy later.
Wait, are they alive or dead?
3 of them are alive, 2 are dead.
Let us know when we come to the 4-way. I want to call some,
All right, you came in the 4-way.
All right.
Always
Yeah,
first.
you did.
Yeah, there's just a 4-way intersection.
Episode title.
So this must be where we need to take that right.
I don't think they took the right.
Well, what makes you think that?
Can I hear them?
Metagame knowledge. Pure metagame knowledge.
I just know Shrimp so well.
I'm saying like the instructions were to take a right.
My
and here
cloaca
we are.
hums when I get closer to him.
They must have taken a right here.
I
I
message.
Go ahead.
I
You got a
messaged
busy
them. Which direction did y'all go at this 4-way intersection?
We went straight.
All right.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
I could feel it in my plums.
All right, so you guys all go straight.
Yep.
Well, wait. This is clearly in violation of the directions that we were given. This is obviously not the right way.
It's a shortcut.
Let's regroup and then we can go the correct
Okay,
way.
well tell them to come back and we'll wait here. Because this is obviously the right way to go.
Are you doing this in your mind? Can I hear
No,
this?
I'm talking out loud.
Okay.
All right, we forge ahead.
We're going.
All right, you guys continue on following the wolf pup, and by the time you catch up to it, this rank, disgusting smell of death and rot is taking you over. Kibe, you feel right at home.
Yeah. Start rolling it.
Yeah. You see the wolf pup just up ahead at the foot of a huge pile of refuse, just discarded remains, trash. And the wolf pup seems to be eating at something. You can see like a foot of what looks like a dragonborn almost, or like some lizard-like foot sticking out from this refuse.
I yank it out. The whole, whatever I can get out of there. Grab it by the foot.
All right, you just run up and grab it by the foot, and it pulls loose pretty easily. It's literally from the knee down, just like there's like a gross pop as you pull it out. And as you do that, what do you do with it?
First off, I tell Wolf Pup he's a good boy. He's possibly the goodest boy.
Uh-huh.
And I take a bite of the leg.
Yep. You
Grab the
take,
bottom feeders.
yeah, you take a bite of the leg, and give me a Constitution saving throw. This is pure disease-riddle.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20?
Yeah.
All right. If you were a lesser crab, you know that the rot would have immediately gone to your brain and shut you down. But You stomach it and you push through. And you know, that's actually not bad taste. And the meat's kind of gamey. You pull at it and you realize, I think that pile of refuse is moving. And you guys see this like one long like tentacle just pop out and it goes to take a swing at you. All right?
Before that happened, I want everyone to know that Aaron just whispered in my ear, wasn't that a 19? For no particular reason. And no, he was wrong. It was 20.
I was wrong.
All right.
He just wanted it to potentially hurt me more.
That's Aaron's like, how can I hurt the group?
Should have went the way I wanted
All
to
right.
go.
It misses because, you know, you I don't know. It
Hopped up on
you.
Dragon
I'm
Ball.
like,
Yeah.
I'm eating here.
And,
Piece of shit.
I found it first.
and Elon, Shrimp, and Kibe, you see from the middle of this pile of garbage and trash and dung is just this huge three-legged eyeless beast that has a huge gaping maw with teeth coming out of it and 3 giant tentacles on top of it.
Oh shit, we fought one of these in season 1.
Yep. And it's just like, feed me. And he starts splaying his arms and like flailing wildly and attacking you guys. So roll initiative for me.
Anyone ever play Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Yep.
The Mighty Pooh. This reminds me of the Mighty Pooh. Well, with tentacles.
Yeah. And a beak.
All right.
And a what?
And a beak. He said.
So what did you guys roll for initiative?
He said this
19?
monster has a beak.
Yeah.
A huge gaping maw.
Yeah, that's a beak.
No.
Sarlacc?
Sorry, I don't know why I thought beak.
Because you're looking at the
it's a
picture of the
Sarlacc.
owlbear over there.
All right. Oh, he gets 3 attacks.
What
All
else do
right,
I
cool.
see in the room? Like, is there like other exits beyond this thing? Kind of telling
You say
that?
eggs?
Yeah, if it's eggs. I'm like that. No, I said exits.
Oh. No, it looks like there's a dead end. It looks like
It's a trash pile.
pretty much, yeah.
They booby trapped their trash pile.
From what you can tell, it looks like this is a dead end for random creatures or animals that run through here and catch a scent in the sewers and take a wrong turn type deals. So yeah, you're in front. He's going to attack you. What's your AC?
16.
All right, so 2 hits, and he's give me a strength saving or athletics check.
A what?
Athletics check.
13.
Did you roll?
I did roll.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
I
missed
roll
it.
again.
No, it's cool. It's cool. You take.
roll it again.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as it just like thrashes you with its tentacles, and it tries to grab you, but you bait it into grabbing the leg, and then you just let go, and it pulls back, and it like, kind of like slops into the pile, but it stays standing. So what are you guys doing?
So this is definitely a dead end. We could
Yeah.
Okay. We should run.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
He got a leg!
Yeah, I vote we just head back, disengage, and head back to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys running out,
I use the disengage action.
right?
Yep, disengage, and we'll leave. We'll leave
Run
the
away.
creature to
Okay.
its pile.
You guys go bounding down the hallway, and then in a comical cloud of dust and limbs, you run into the other 3.
Yay!
You guys tumble all over each other. The dog is nowhere in sight.
Oh no, he followed me for sure.
You're right. He's there. He was at the bottom of the dog pile.
It was actually a dog pile.
Go wrong hole. And I get up and start running.
All right.
I look at Baron and I go, we should go right.
And you guys
Yeah.
hear it echoing down the hallway. Just thrashing and things
All
going
right.
around.
Yeah, that's not the way we need to go.
Yeah, let's go back.
Let's take the right here.
All right.
guess
So
it's
you
a left
guys
for us.
regroup and you head back to the 4-way intersection.
Yep, we're at the 4-way.
we
All
took
right.
what would originally have been a right when we first came into
Which
the
is now a
intersection.
So now you're taking a right.
No.
So our left, their right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You guys are facing opposite
Stage.
directions.
Stage left.
We've been walking back.
Wait, some of you walked backwards?
With those three coming from the monster, it would be a left. You know what we mean, Brian. You keep trying to bait us into saying.
Stop trying to railroad us into your traps.
Stage right.
All right. So
We
you
make a
take
correct turn.
the 90-degree turn. It goes down a corridor for a little bit, and then it looks like it opens up into a very stony, very rectangular shaped room that has 1, 2, 3, 4 pillars on each side. And then it's maybe 40 feet long, but it's just like this empty hallway. And it's like eerily empty. But that's the hallway ahead of you.
So eerie.
What are your passive perceptions, you two? I don't have my sheet with me.
20.
20?
Mine's like a 18.
Mine's
Okay.
11.
The all-seeing eye.
You don't see anything, I don't know, that catches your eye right now in the room. You have a lantern? Is that
I
what
have
you're...
a hooded lantern, yeah.
Okay. But you notice the wolf pup is like not wanting to go into this room.
Coward.
Do we need more light?
Sure, and I make my lantern brighter.
How?
I remove the hood.
Magically.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was like, I have some torches. If you want to hand those out.
Oh wait, I think it's actually a bullseye lantern.
You're a bullseye
Yeah,
lantern.
it's a bullseye lantern.
Welcome to Lantern Chat.
What are the mechanical differences between a bullseye lantern and a hooded
Oh my
lantern?
God, who the hell cares?
Yeah, I don't know.
He has
All right, give me a
I mean, I
perception
can tell
check.
you if you want to know.
Whoever's wanting to perceive, give me a perception check.
Yay, let's perceive things.
Does everyone want to perceive?
Of course.
Ooh, I got a nat 20.
I got a 29.
All right.
17.
I got the
Alright.
same as my passive.
Okay.
8.
All right. Baron's the only one. As you,
He got a nat 20.
yeah, but what's your modifier? Because with your wisdom your perception modifier, I don't think it's higher than 25.
My passive wisdom is 10, so it's 30 total.
Not how that works.
That's how math works.
No, you don't add those two. Anyways, so Baron, as you're looking forward and you kind of like you're playing with the light and the shadows, trying to see what's going on, you catch a slight glimmer. It looks like a line is running across the room.
Yeah.
Then you do it a couple more times, and it looks like there are these almost invisible threads that if you put the light at just the right angle, you catch a slight shimmer of them, and you see them running
Yeah.
like almost spiderweb across through the hallway.
Gotcha.
I throw the bag of snakes in the room.
You haven't seen
Based
it.
on his information, or you just felt like doing it.
Just do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I forgot. Grits is like 2 seconds ahead of everyone in the tachyons are flying through your mind.
Sorry.
Right now.
I wait for information to be relayed to me.
For once.
What's the marching order? Who's in front?
You are.
Right now, you're in front.
All right, well, who's behind me?
Well, he could pull a Grits and just keep information to himself too, so you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
you can do that.
Is Grits behind me? Is Grits going to be the first one to walk into this?
Grits is behind you. His knuckles have turned white, grabbing this bag of snakes, and you look like he's just chomping at the bit for something.
I'm about to get snake.
I hold up my fist, and as I hold it,
I put the bag of snakes on it.
Just tie it to his wrist.
and I say, "I'm not hungry right now." There's some wires going across this room. They're nearly invisible, but they are there. I don't know what type of mechanism they might trip, or if the wire itself is, some type of not even a tripwire, but like some type of sticky substance, perhaps, could tangle us up.
Yep.
I can try to make them visible.
If you,
Ooh,
yeah,
that would be
that'd
good.
be awesome.
I cast Fairy Fire in the middle of the room. And it says each object in the 20-foot cube within range is outlined, and I'm going to choose a green light.
Okay.
You could have done red. They would be like lasers.
Green lasers.
It says blue, green, or violet.
Damn.
They have green lasers.
Yeah, but like you don't know that those are bad lasers.
I don't know that these are bad lasers.
Green means go, right?
So a section of these wires light up, and initially it's that green fairy fire flame that you use, but like as it falls and kind of sprinkles and some land on the threads themselves begin to sparkle also, and it combines to make this like yellowish glow.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's like green sparkles in the air, and when they land on the threads, some of the threads are kind of glowing yellow now, and you can see them, not necessarily the threads, but just kind of the light around them. Like the threads are still almost invisible.
So only some of the threads have turned yellow, or they've all turned?
Everything that touches.
Okay.
And that's for that whole area in the middle.
And
of the
this
hallway.
is literally like impassable, like covered, or is it like spy movie? There's like 12.
It's like a little denser than like spy movie laser hallways.
Okay.
Like it would be really tough if you were trying to sneak through, but not impossible.
How long is this hallway?
40 feet estimate.
40 feet.
I can get across. I'm pretty sure.
I can also get across.
I vote for. You know what? I don't even vote. I say, hey, Shrimp, can I have one of those torches?
Sure. I hand him an unlit torch.
Oh,
I have a bag of snakes I can toss in there and see what happens.
I say, all right, hand me that bag of snakes.
I give Kiba that bag of snakes.
I attach it to the bottom of the torch.
All right.
And I light the top of the torch.
Yep.
And I
Okay.
say, everyone get 30 feet back, at least.
I obey Kiba.
All right. Puts you back in the four-way.
I get 10 feet away
Uh-huh.
and throw the bag of flaming snakes at the wires.
All right. You throw it. Give me an. You don't have to give me anything.
You did.
It flies through the air, and the bag of snakes is acting as a great counterweight. It's just like flinging this torch around, and the torch side hits first as it enters the field of wires, and the flames kind of explode as if they hit something. But as you notice, the whole contraption that you made keeps spinning as parts of the torch are immediately sliced in two. The bag of snakes then becomes a shower of blood and fabric as it hits what would be the wall of fibers, and it just sprays forward a red mist as chunks of snake and bag and wood of the torch fall to the ground. Embers still burning, just
Okay.
and there's kind of some of it's kind of dying because it's falling amongst the blood from the snake. But now you see like there's a little bit of not even there's nothing hanging on the thread. It looks like or on the wires because it looks like they're so sharp that any piece of thread that would have got hang on there are literally cutting. You see pieces of fabric falling through the air, just falling apart.
Shit.
That's all.
I tell
want
the
some
group
of
to
that.
come back. I'm like, well, this happened.
Huh.
It
That's,
seems that they are going to slice anything that touches them.
Interesting. I wonder if they're
Impervious to bullets. I was wondering the same thing.
You're going to split in a bunch of bullets.
ultra shotgun blast.
It's a punt gun now.
This is like Saw.
I look to see if there's a certain level of clearance below, like if it's they're all at least 1 foot or higher or something like that. I look to see if there's a clearance to them.
You get down and you lay and you kind of try to find a level, and you notice there's none of them that run straight across at that height.
Yeah.
But they all kind of crisscross and like some go into the ground, some are relatively low, maybe 6 inches to a
Interesting.
foot off or whatever.
Not a viable option. Then.
I mean, you think you might see a path, but again, it's like they're very hard to see.
Yeah.
Even with the ones that are lit. So
All right, guys. Here's what we'll do. I'll polymorph myself into something real small. We'll get across the room. Everyone else sprint. And I'll just cast Mass Cure Wounds when you get to the end. if you get there fast enough, I can fix you.
What could go wrong? I'm gonna cast detect magic on that area to see if it's like a magical spell or if it's like
Detect magic on the hallway?
Yeah.
Are you casting as a ritual?
Nope, I'm gonna actually cast it.
Okay. Let me see something really quick.
I think to myself, did these other guys like factor in the trap time into their get to the end of this
Probably
hallway?
They did factor in the track time, but not the getting lost time. So we would have been there on time.
All right, as you cast Detect Magic, you instantly ping evocation type magic just centered in the middle of the room.
Okay. So it looks like the razor wire that we've encountered is a magical thing. So we could probably dispel magic and get
I can
this
do that.
done.
Do I see like when he does the detect magic? Does it show it to all of us to where I can see the magical effect?
The only magic you see in the room is the glowing yellow lights of the fairy fire.
Yeah. So it's around that area. Like if you dispel magic in that area, it should
All right.
Should get them.
Just grope around a little bit. You'll find it.
Just keep waving your hand until you feel
I
something.
cast dispel magic on that area.
All right. You say your magic words, your idol of Bahamut glows and hums warmly, and the fairy fire is dissipated. And the hallway is once again dark, and the wires, you don't see them.
I would like to actively perceive to see if there are wires here.
Yeah, you've already spotted them once, and you know what to look out for. As you move the light around, you still see wires there.
Gotcha. That doesn't seem to have gotten rid of them. They still seem to be present.
Maybe there was a spell cast on the wires themselves. Maybe they're just regular wires now.
Do I see?
Maybe the fairy fire was cast on this.
That's possible. Let's go and who's got another torch
Do I
to
see a
throw at it?
door?
Huh?
Do I see a door anywhere in this room?
No, this is just a one long hallway, and at the very end, it kind of curves to the left, just at the end of the hallway.
Seen this?
I pull out another torch and I go up to where Baron is, and I just sort of like test it on the wire.
As you lightly touch it, it's literally shaving parts of the torch off.
Wow, neat.
I've got a broken sword, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pull that out and I try to cut the wire.
Like, how are you, like, swinging full force, or you go to, like...
I go to, like, first, just to sort of get a feel for where it's at.
Okay. You feel it tug, and it's almost like a steel wire. Like, it's very tough and pulls back. As you push forward with your sword, you hear a pop, and it looks like you may have cut the wire, but you look at the sword and definitely damaged where the sword part of the sword.
Huh. Well, they're not indestructible.
Nice. That's good to know.
Neither is my sword.
Well, it's busted already, so.
Shrimp.
Yep.
Is there any way you could create use that wall of stone spell and just knock all the wires up?
I sure could. But I'm gonna need like 8 hours.
We would definitely be late.
Does anyone have like a small cantrip that can do some damage that we can try to get rid of these wires without destroying our weapons?
I can try that, and I use Chill Touch just to reach up and just grab some wires. I don't know if that actually...
Chill Touch is it's a necromancy based spell, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of works on the life force of a target that you pick. You couldn't use Chill Touch to like carve through the earth or hit an inanimate object.
Yeah, it specifically says creature.
Okay.
I use move water.
Whose water?
I pull all.
I cast create water.
That water. No. I start sucking all the moisture out of Baron's mouth. It coalesces into
Oh yeah, he's dead.
just saliva.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit.
He's got cotton mouth now.
No, not a little bit. All of the saliva. You're like complete cotton mouth.
I am parched.
You take 2 points of damage as your lips crack and bleed. Your tongue is now dusted.
Are you doing this?
Yeah, I do that.
Okay.
All right.
Think about those spider balls, Baron.
All right, yeah.
Mouth.
You know, we're going
I
to...
pull out
Salivating.
my great grandpappy's canteen and I take a swing.
You still took the damage, though, as he forcefully rips the saliva out of your mouth. You have, we'll say, like, just under a fistful of water now in your hand.
I use that to form. I saw this on My Life as a Slime. It's like a razor.
You don't know
of
water
water.
blade. You don't have water blade.
I have water blade. Yes, that's what I have. Water blade. I water blade the first wire.
You know what? All right. You shoot the...
I thought you were gonna go last Airbender. We were just like, I mean,
you
it's the
shoot
same.
the water forward, and it just like splits open as the wire cuts through it. I mean, it still kind of reforms on the other side. There's less of it. Some of it kind of got sprayed off, but it looks like this wire is give me grits. Give me a history check.
Sorry about
You gonna kiss it better?
17.
17. You know what? That's enough. You've heard tales in the shady underground of special threads called moonwire that are razor sharp and stronger than elven rope. That pretty much, unless you have gloves made of moonwire, like it's gonna cut you up. Like it's not indestructible, but it's super sharp.
So I take out my gloves made of moon wire and I start. I don't know what is this.
Well, you said that there were pillars in the room. Is there like space between the pillars and the walls? Or
No,
are these pillars
they're like
actually on the
decorative,
wall?
like off the wall.
Oh, okay.
If we could have just gone around this whole time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe we're making this more complicated. Than
If
it needed to
anything,
be.
they just bulge out of the wall.
Well, if anything, we're wasting a lot of time here.
Yeah, we are.
Pick another hallway. Yeah.
Let's give up, guys.
We have two others.
Go back home.
I inspect like the wall to see if there's like a hidden switch or something.
Yeah, because I feel like not everybody would have moonwire gloves. There's got to be something else.
Oh, there's a cabinet full of moonwire gloves.
Yeah, that's a safety cabinet.
just because I want to help out, the person who set it up probably has moonwire gloves.
That doesn't help us out.
All right, I'm just saying. Okay.
Right.
The guy,
He set it
the
up
guy
and
just
then
doesn't have
never
any
wanted to
fingers
come back
anymore.
to this again.
Give me an investigation check.
He's like, fuck this hallway. I don't want to come through here again.
Oh, that's a 1-1.
As you feel around,
cut your finger off.
as you feel around, you definitely get a huge laceration as you got too close and just cuts your palm.
Damn.
Take, we'll say 4 points of slashing damage.
That hurt.
Max, are you okay? What were you searching for?
I was looking to see if there's like a button or something to undo these.
Well, the only thing I know that we could do is keep a low clearance and just cut the wires that are in our way as we move forward.
What?
And I get on
All
the
right.
ground and I crawl forward. Anytime I see a wire, I cut it with my broken sword.
Okay. As you begin crawling, see a wire, you cut through, crawl some more.
There you go.
Give me a dexterity
I would like
saving
to
throw.
cast guidance on him before he starts.
Okay.
As I see him start to crawl down the hall.
All right.
Good job. Smack him on the butt.
Good game.
Guidance has a D4, right?
D4, yep.
Guidance.
Dexterity? Saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. 25.
You can only
All
use
right,
it.
you're able to avoid the wires because out of everyone, you've been able to see them the best.
Yeah.
You cut through maybe 4 more wires as this sword is just getting
Shaven
wrecked.
Yeah.
And now it's pretty much just a handle. Like you just, it's not even a broken sword anymore.
Gotcha.
You find yourself about halfway through the hallway.
Gotcha. Well, I pull out that magical glass dagger. And I continue.
Okay.
I'm hoping that the magic protects
There's
it.
going to be 3 more sections. All right.
Yep.
So you crawl through and you use it. You pray that it doesn't shatter in your face. So you cut through the first one. Give me roll a d6.
How many shards go into your eyeballs?
Which one?
1.
Yeah.
That's what you didn't want to roll.
I didn't.
As you cut through that first one, you feel the wire cutting into the glass and kind of chip away at it.
And I immediately
And then there's
stop.
a crack immediately forms up through the dagger. You cut through that wire, but you feel like doing it one more time to this dagger would probably shatter it.
Gotcha. Well, the dagger was a bad idea. So I put that back away and...
Wait, does anyone have mending?
I've got mending, but I can't use it on magical items.
Dang.
I would like to try something. I'm going to light a torch,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to find a wire
Sure.
at the end. I'm just going to hold fire under the wire.
Okay.
See.
If we can burn it.
Hey,
Um,
Grits, can you slide me one of your 15 daggers?
You hold fire under it, and you actually see it begin to sparkle just a little bit. And it begins to glow lightly, like it's just this soft white glow. And if you pull the torch away, you kind of feel around it, you don't feel any heat or anything. It doesn't seem to be burning away, but it does kind of react to the fire just a little bit. If anything, it reveals itself.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of cool.
Oh,
Oh,
and I see if I can melt it.
I can mend that dagger.
Apparently not.
I
Okay.
throw.
You can use mend on magical items?
I can mend the physical item, but I can't
okay.
repair like magical effects.
Sure.
So, I mean, if it broke the effect of the dagger, then you're just gonna have a glass dagger at that point.
I just have one extra common dagger that I'll slide to Baron.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I have another dagger.
How?
Slid him
He slid the dagger to you, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want me to give it a...
Yeah, give me a roll for
right
that.
up the beehole.
I don't even know what you roll for that. Give me an attack roll. Make it an attack roll because you're aiming for a target, and
He tries to kill you right in the middle of you being trapped in a.
You catch it in your taint.
So, it's only a 9.
a 9.
Yeah.
You catch it, and it kind of like it pierces up into your leg, like 'cause aren't you prone?
My AC is 17.
Yeah. Are you prone?
Yeah.
All right. You take 2 points of damage.
All right.
All right. You catch it.
You know what? That was
You're not dodging anywhere. Prone, or you can roll into the wires. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Either way, you're probably going to get hurt.
All right. Well,
If he had rolled higher on his attack roll, he would have landed it where it needed to be.
Well, I have it.
All right.
And so I continue moving forward and clearing out a path for us.
Yeah.
Good job, Baron.
Yeah.
Roll a d6 for me 2 more times, because you're almost at the end.
5, 2.
All right. You
That honestly
clear.
went better than I thought it would.
You clear all the way through. You get to the end of the hallway, and you even go down the steps a little bit just to make sure. But you don't see any moon wire on that side.
Sweet.
All right, guys. If y'all follow the path that I took, it should be clear. And it was, I went straight through the middle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Can I use prestidigitation to create just a fluorescent green line that marks his path?
Sure.
can
You make a
follow.
little snail trail for him.
Yep.
Nice.
And then I follow that snail trail.
Yeah.
All right.
Following through.
Let's see. Kibe and Elon, give me dexterity saving throws crawling through.
I was gonna say I go after Grits. And
Okay.
I use the torch, and as I'm going through, I just sort of like in front of me,
Okay.
just sort of touching the wires, trying to because they'll light up.
To make them glow a little
Yeah,
bit?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Also, I wanted to add that I put the pup in my snatchel
Uh-huh.
securely.
Sure.
Kind of hog-tied him a little bit, keep him from wiggling. I'm just dragging him behind me.
Okay, all right. He's not on your back. You're dragging him.
I'm dragging him.
Gotcha. Yeah. Why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage because you guys have now the wires are glowing. Now there's a trail,
22.
but you're still way bigger than the others. So
15.
15. You bump into some of the wires a little bit, just on the sides. You take three points of slashing damage, but everyone kind of belly crawls all the way through.
Yay!
And I'm going to cast Mending on that glass dagger if you can present it.
I present.
All right.
Mend it.
I mean, it's not broken apart in any parts, and it looks like its physical form is tied to the magic that it holds, just because of the reflection and everything. So you still see a fine crack in it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. But it won't shatter if you try to use it. Basically what I'm just trying to get at.
I hope. All right. Well, we made it through that.
And I'll mend that dagger, that other dagger that he was using.
Oh yeah.
If there's-
And then
Yeah, the other dagger is fine. Yeah, you
I
can
return
mend
that
Sweet.
to Grits.
Okay.
What? The glass dagger?
No, the other
The
dagger.
dagger
that you
you
gave me.
slid into
The
his
regular dagger.
Thank you.
Do you want the
Yeah.
glass dagger?
No.
Okay.
All right. Just as you step down the stairs and it turns to the left just a little bit, you come face to face with yet another four-way intersection.
God dang.
Take another right.
We do take another right.
All right.
All right. You take a right, and immediately, this is almost like, it's almost comically obvious. Grits and Baron, you guys notice there are numerous pressure plates at different levels throughout this hallway. You see in the ceiling, there's horizontal slots. In the walls, there are different sized holes all throughout. And the hallway just continues on for about 30 or 40 feet, and it kind of curves to the right. And as you are about to relay some of this information, you notice the signal rod, the other light, turns green.
That means it's close to go time, right?
Yeah. We got to get there, guys.
I was like, fuck me. I'm gonna go down the hallway trying to avoid the pressure plates, leaving a snail trail of prestidigitation marker on the right places to step.
What? I feel like there's got to be a better alternative.
I think you can leave up to 3 separate markers with prestidigitation.
But I can make them any size I want to be, so it can be one continuous snail trail.
Yeah.
How
can
big
make
is
them
any size? Like, can you cover the
big
earth?
as the earth.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, you can.
Dude, prestidigitation
Surely there's like a size to the area in which you can have these effects.
If only we hadn't have wasted our bag of snakes.
We could scrape them all up. We all crawled through them, by the way.
It has a range of 10 feet. Once you move out of 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
It's always 10 feet long.
It says on an object or surface.
Oh, for an hour? Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's one continuing surface here.
Like the Earth.
But they're multiple plates. So I guess you can make the argument that each ones are different surfaces.
Well, I'm trying not to touch the plates.
argument.
All right.
Anyway, you know what? I don't even have to touch the plates. Can I fly down this hallway?
Sure.
I fly down the hallway double dashing.
All right. You
Moonwire.
You guys see Grits disappear down the hallway. He just flies through.
This would have been the hallway to put
You see
Moonwire.
stairs as you turn the corner. The pattern continues. There's pressure plates on the floors, holes in the walls. It looks like this thing is rigged with a library of traps. You see stairs, and there's a large circular wooden door at the top of the stairs.
Okay. I wait next to the door.
I mean, so like you hover over to you hummingbird over to the
No,
door.
I look at the ground and I just land on the stairs in front of the door. Are the stairs
Perfect. That's what I was getting at.
You did.
Give me a dexterity saving throw as you land.
Okay.
Time to wake up, Brian.
Tiamat's exploding stairs.
Natural 1.
You get through the hallway of traps. You breathe a sigh of relief as the stairs offer some type of safety. And you land on that top step closest to the door.
And it just ramps me all the way down.
And the step is not even, there's no physical touch to it as you just land and you fall into a dark box of
Snakes.
spikes. It's just a basic spike trap that's with a false step at the top. Jesus. 9 points of damage as you just fall.
I uncannily dodged that.
Not with a 1, you don't. You guys hear. You know, what kind of noise do you make? As 2 seconds after he turns the corner, you hear Grits' bird-like screech.
Did you say 9?
Yeah.
Can you use evade on that?
Evasion?
No.
That's not a dexterity based.
It's for an AoE.
Attacks. Yeah.
He fell.
Anyways, you guys down the dark, or at the dark end of the hallway from beyond your sight, you hear Grits yell out in pain. And we have to end it right there.
Well, alrighty then.
All right, guys, I got a plan.
We leave Grit.
Chalk this up as a loss. I'm sure the Shimmering Knights have it.
There's no way that the void's going to come out this way.
Yeah. Yeah, we wait at the end of this hallway, and after they've come through all the traps this way,
Yeah.
we kill them.
That's what you gotta do.
So, do we have any fan mail or things to read
Yes,
off?
we do.
Perfect.
Yay.
Jonah, and I'm sorry, Jonah, I'm going to butcher your last name.
I don't know what you expected.
Skay?
ILL.
Skay. I'm behind in the podcast, so it'll probably be a few months before I hear this in the podcast. But you guys have an amazing warehouse of work, or you guys have made warehouse work so much more bearable. You've been a big inspiration to my campaign, and I'm currently having my players run through a bastardization of the Broads and No Balls Valentine's Day episode.
Nice.
Keep up the great work.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jonah. Skay.
Talking about broads and no balls, we have an answer to a question that we have previously asked.
None of us
How about
have
that?
balls.
That's not true.
That's the answer to your
yeah,
question.
The question was, what is the best side quest so far? And Zophar Petty said to answer this episode's questions. I don't remember what the question was, but he says Wolf Pup is 100% a vampire. And then he said, this is the best side quest so far, referencing Everyone is Kibe, followed by Broads and No Balls, followed by the Broads and No Balls one. So
Nice. Thank you.
people tend to like the Broads and No Balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get them back on and do another show.
That would be fun.
We'll have to bribe them with more mimosas and pizza.
Yeah, seriously.
Margaritas and pizza and yeah.
Ooh, margaritas.
Yeah, everybody loves margaritas.
So
Tell us about those patrons, Andrew.
So that's actually what I was looking up. Our patron list has kind of moved around some. I would like to thank all of our patrons. We'll go ahead and just
First and foremost, thank you
that out of
all
the
of our
way.
patrons.
You guys help make
And
this.
girls.
Yeah, you guys help make this possible, and we really appreciate your support. And I wanted to thank all of our higher level patrons. Once I pull up the freaking list.
If you would like to
'cause-
become a patron, you totally can.
yeah, you
So
totally can.
thank
Ask
you.
your mom for her credit card.
Get your
Yes.
parents' permission.
Yes,
No, just their credit card, not their permission.
yeah, that never fails. I'd like to thank Tarken, one of our higher level patrons, for your
Tarken.
continued support.
Thank you so much, Tarkin, for your continued support.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
And sorry that took so long. I didn't have that
It took a long time to say
took forever
Tarkin.
to say one name. I knew Tarkin's always there, but I wasn't sure if there was another one. Anyway, if you would like to join the ranks of our patrons, check out patreon.bardsnobles.com. We've got some pretty slick rewards. Starting at the $2 level, you actually get access to our Discord server where we just kind of hang out and bullshit with our other patrons. It's fun. And we've got some other rewards. Books
Yeah,
and
we do.
Stickers and shirts.
Early access,
yep,
B-roll.
B-roll.
It's fantastic, guys.
It is.
It's a bunch of great stuff. You should do it. All right, good night.
Thank you for listening.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros.